Hello there, it's Ruth here, Artful Stamping, and welcome to the final. I can't believe we've done 10 months in 2019 of the Christmas Stampathon. So I wanted to show you this card. It starts off with an 8-inch square piece of cardstock, and then you score it. Just trying to find my other piece. There we go. You score it across and down. Then you cut a slit in it to create this fabulous folded corner fold card. And I've seen plenty of people do it already and just loved it and thought how simple it was and great to kind of put together. Now, the additional piece I have here is that when you put it together like this, you've got this beautiful pop-up section that catches just there. I'm just trying to move this around so that you've got the lighting on there, but that sits there like that. And so you have this exquisite kind of like piece here, then it's got the backdrop of this part here. So hello, I'm doing this as a live, but this is going to be staying on my channel for you guys to watch forever and get the ideas from it. So yes, I've got the idea from someone else completely. It's been done before, but if it's new to you, fantastic. I'm happy to share it with you. I am on a little bit of a time constraint. I have got to go and pick up my daughter later from school. She's having a little bit of a birthday get together, and so we're going to be crafting later. Right, so the papers I've used are from this beautiful set, and let's see if I can remember the name of it. It's a new set of papers that, oh no, it's not Gold Glimmer. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, it's going to be available in November for you as customers, and there are three different designs. They're double-sided. Look at how lush they are. And one of the sheets is this one here with this beautiful rose design with leaves and so on. And so I've used that as my focal point for the card. So I'm just going to pop those to one side for a second and just show you how to now construct the card, how to put it all together. So as I said, this is an 8 by 8 inch square. You then score in the middle and score across like that. So you end up with these kind of 4-inch areas here. Hi, Julianne. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Ramsey. Hi, Anne-Marie. And hi, Deborah. Love to see you on the live. You're just travelling home from a Cher concert, Julianne. Awesome. Wow. That must have been pretty amazing. Okay, I haven't got my other device, so I'm going to have to check on comments in a minute. And well, I'm just going to showing you to put it all together. So I have cut my paper pieces at 3.75 inches. What's that? 3 7/8 or 3 3/4. Yeah, I think this is 3 7/8. But you know, basically a little smaller than 4 inches. And I'm going to then. So what you do is you cut 3 squares that size. I've lost the other one. That was clever of me already to have lost one, but there we go. It happens. And it's live. I'll probably find it in a second. So what you do then is just glue these pieces on. Now, if you want to check that you're actually gluing the correct corner to the right one, you can do that, because, you know, if you're pedantic and want to make sure the design carries over, then that's fine. So here we go. Just pop bit of glue on there. I think I may as well do this one while I'm here, and this one here. Now this style card is actually quite easy to churn out if you need to do a few special cards for Christmas, because it's actually quite a simple mechanism. It's just lots of different pieces. So if you're happy to sort of sit and cut of an evening, you can kind of prep quite a few of these. Now, it's also made slightly easier that our cards minor series paper comes in 12-inch by 12-inch sizes, so it kind of you can get quite a lot of paper out of, you know, lots of squares out of it and triangles and so on. Now the way I cut the triangle was literally just to place it onto my trimmer and line up corner to corner, so that was kind of quite easy to do. So you just glue all those down. And I will look for the other one in a second. And of course you don't need to put 2 squares because this one is going to be hidden. Okay, so once it's folded up, it's going to be hidden. So you don't need to do that one. So it saves a bit of paper there. Then here I have my really super special design. And I've just realised I removed my scissors from here yesterday because I used them for a workshop. So let's see if I've got any. No, I don't have spare scissors. How ridiculous of me. You'll have to bear with. I need to go and grab my other pair of scissors. No, not here. Bear with. I'll be back. So sorry guys, I thought I had everything ready. I used my scissors yesterday for a kids club and I just grabbed all the scissors in my room and just took them with me. So I was left with nothing in here. So I've already pre-cut part of this and I thought I'd just show you the last final bit of fussy cutting. There are some people who absolutely love fussy cutting, so for you guys this would be an absolute dream. I like it when I like it. I'm not I'm not too fussed on it, but sometimes it is worth the effort because the results are just so beautiful. So with this designer series paper there is also a stamp set which matches the design that you can see here, this gorgeous kind of floral rose design. And some other little bits and pieces like ribbon and embellishments and a bracelet, would you believe? So there's a beautiful bracelet that Stampin' Up have released to go with this whole suite, and it's going to be available in November. So there we go, there's your little design. So I've also gone ahead and pre-cut some of these squares, and I'll just tell you the measurements in case you want to repeat this. So this cardstock is 3 inches by 3 inches, and this one fits just beautifully inside it, and that measures 4 7/8. Or if you want to do it in centimetres, roughly 7.5 centimetres, and then cut the red one at maybe 7 centimetres. So I just wanted something sturdy to attach that middle section to. So let me just check your comments. Hi Geraldine and Cindy, welcome. Lovely. And I'm sorry I'm really rattling through this quite quickly. It's because I need to go and pick up my daughter. But I'm hoping that it will kind of make sense and you'll see where I'm going with this. So it's not too late to join in the fun on the Christmas Stampathon Facebook group. You can join in this month, and this month's challenge is to make at least 4 Christmas cards with either an interesting fold or an interesting shape. So please go and check out what the fabulous Ellen has done. She's done something fun, and then Rosalie and Denise will be either they have posted or they will be posting their ideas later. Right, now I need to talk to you about this piece here, because this is what creates the mechanism for this section to stick up. So this measures 4.5 inches across, and I've scored it at 1.5 inches and 3 inches. Basically got like a trifold there, and it's also 1.5 inches wide. And what you need to do is just fold these sections as if they're going in. Okay, so you can see that they're going in like that. Then you turn that over and you fold one of those. Oh no, what am I doing? I've got to make sure I get this right. Nope, that goes there. Right. So this is the base and that's the top. So what you do is you get your glue, get it on, and you stick that piece at the bottom like that. Okay. Then, let me just double check the way I did it there. Then you get this whole section here and you place it onto that square there. Just check that this is going to work correctly. There we go, like that, because that's going to open that way. And you have to make sure that none of the decoration goes over this square here, because if that goes over there, when you close up your card, you'll be ruining that section. So you just have to make sure that any design you do sits within the square at the top. It can protrude a little bit at the sides, that's fine from this square, but as long as it doesn't go over here, it's fine. Also, just make sure nothing is protruding down from the bottom, because when this mechanism stands up, you don't want anything at the bottom either. But before we stick it down, I want to show you a little trick with the leaves, these extra leaves that I'm going to punch out. So here I've got soft sea foam. So this is the colour that I've used because I thought it was just so pretty. And I'm going to use a little bit of gold glimmer paper for the background. And I've got the sprig punch here. You could use any leaf dies or punches you have for this. This is just to create an extra bit of texture. So what we're going to do is use our paper snips, or if you have a scalpel blade or something like that that's really sharp. If you don't feel confident that you might stab your hand or something, then use some sort of mat. And what you're going to do is, you see the edge of this flower here, I'm just going to cut into it a little bit and just cut along that flower. Okay. And that is to create a little slit into which I want to place these leaves. Now, you know me, I like to have my leaves a little bit shaped. And then you just tuck that leaf in there. So without too much effort, like an effort to cut out all those roses and do loads of layering, it just adds a little bit of something extra to make it look a little more 3D. So I'm looking at the design and I think, oh, you know, there might be a little leaf that would come here. So again, just poke a hole, grab, oh dear, can't even pick up the leaves. Grab that there, make a hole, pop it in. If I can remember where I did it. There. And that just adds a little bit extra to my design. And then I think I might just pop a leaf behind somewhere else. And then we've also got these beautiful gold sprigs. Now, if you find that it's moving around too much before sticking it down, you can pop a little bit of washi tape on the back of there, or we can just go ahead and stick it down and that will be that, which is I think what I'm going to do now. So make sure you apply some glue to those stems that are sticking out the back there. And I'm kind of just putting glue in the middle because I want to be able to put in a few more of these leaves. So I'm just going to pop that one under there, and then don't want to forget these beautiful gold ones. So I'm just going to pop that under like that. Under there. Maybe just this one over here. Right, so that is my pretty design. Now I am going to miss out, just for the sake of time, embossing this sentiment here, because I feel that, you know, you can find whatever sentiment you want and decorate you want to do it, but I've just gone and embossed peace and happiness onto some red cardstock. I think it was a Cherry Cobbler, to match with the background colour here, and then I just mounted it onto another piece of that soft sea foam. So if you definitely wanted a sentiment, you know, you have got space to stick the sentiment down to decorate it. The other option is that you could possibly put your sentiment along the bottom. That is a possibility. But for now, I'm just going to leave it there so I can get on and show you the construction. Right, to actually stick it all down, you have to make sure that your flap piece that we'd stuck earlier, you see it there? You open it up and then fold over that section there, and then you're going to put glue here. So I'm going to do that. And then, remember what I said about making sure that we don't have anything protruding over the edge here. Now this does mean I have had to go a little bit lower than normal, because normally I'll try and push it up a little bit further, but it doesn't matter because I will still be able to open that up, and I've still got a space for it to stand there. Okay. Now, to make sure that actually stays up there once it's opened, you need to have some sort of catch mechanism. And what I've done is gone ahead and cut out one little rose with the leaf there. And I'm just going to, with my thumbs, kind of shape it a little bit, and then grab a dimensional. Oops, I've got a couple here. It's stuck to a bit of paper. So I'm just going to cut that off there. Stick that on the back. It is very wet here in Wales today, and the lighting, I'm sorry, it's just not very good. I was kind of hoping that the sunshine would be enough for this, but I think you can just about see that. There we go. So that's the catch mechanism, so it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm going to just very quickly look for this other one so that you can see what it looks like all put together. Hi Laurie and Patty and Ellie, lovely to see you all. And that's my alarm telling me that I need to go and pick up my daughter. So bear with 1 minute while I'm going to switch the lights on, and I'm going to see if I can find the other green piece of paper. You know what? I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm going to keep it real and just go, no. I think for today it's going to be a lost cause. I'll probably come back later and tidy my desk, and it'll be somewhere really obvious. But so I'm sorry about that, but I'll bring in the original one. So here's the original one that I made, and it's down there, and then there we go. And then that one's not too far off. And there we go. That one there. So join in the fun, please, and head to Christmas Stampathon 2019 on Facebook. Make something, share it, and you could be eligible to win a prize. I'm giving £50 worth of Stampin' Up products away to the prize winner. So when you actually take part, we take detail of who it was, and you get entered into a draw. And if you've completed all 10, which of course if you're just joining you won't have done, but if you've completed all 10, I think you get an extra draw ticket in the mix as well. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry it's been a little bit rushed, but I hope you can get the idea of this. And if you want to check up on the actual measurements, I've kind of went through them at the beginning of the video, so do go and check back on that. And I'd love to see your creations. Take care for now. Don't forget to have a look at everybody else's YouTube channels, and they'll be listed below by about this evening. So take care for now. Bye.